Check one. Is that kick coming up?
Yeah, keep with the kick.
I left out from Vero, I was trailed by 20 hounds, and they chased me all the way till the morning came around. And I said, I'll run and it'll take my time, for the friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Well, I ran into the devil, babe, and he loaned me 20 bills. And I spent the night alone in a cave up in the hills. And I said, I'll run in order to take my time, Lord, a friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. And I got 2 reasons why I cry, away it's lonely night. And the first one's named Sweet Anne-Marie, Lord, she's my heart's delight. And the second one is prison, baby, and the sheriff's on my trail. And if he catches up with me, I'm gonna spend my life in jail. Could I get a lot less monitor? Like almost no monitor? I don't really need it. Well, I got a wife in Fort... All of it.
All of it?
Yeah, just guitar and vocals. I don't want...
Okay.
Sorry. Well, I got a wife in Fort Pierce. I got one in Vero Beach. And the first one says she got my child, but it don't look like me. So I said, I want to take my time, and a friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep. Well, I got 2 reasons why I cry. It's lonely night. And the first one's named Sweet Anne-Marie, she's my heart's delight. And the second one is prison, and the sheriff's on my trail. And if he catches up with me, I'm gonna spend my life in jail. Well, I ran down to the Marina, and that old devil found me there. And he took his $20 bill, and he vanished in the air. And I said, I'll run and Lord, I take my time, and the friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight.
Is that better on your vocals?
Yeah. Yes, it is. Can I get a look? I don't want that guitar on the monitor either at all. Just the hair. Yeah, better.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's better. Thank you. Hey, welcome everybody. I wanted to say that thank you to Cosmic Barley for putting this whole thing on. Please get some water and Gatorade over here if you're hot. I know it's hot as hell out there, so stay hydrated, folks, and yeah, let's get it going. These shady motel blues, lights out when they look at you. You're a girl and I'm a dude, and a begging man can always choose. A couple things I learned that night: never look a horse in the eye, and you never go shot with a girl that's twice your size. Cause I've been drinking, I'm getting high, and I'm getting by, snorting big white lines in. Lights out, nobody's home as far as I can tell. I don't see y'all in the morning, yes, I'll see you all in hell. Don't care to make believe, she's saying that it ain't for me. And don't y'all find it hard to see what your head and your heart on your sleeve? But maybe that's that's just life. Yes, it says it'll be alright. Instead of here preaching at me and wasting all your time. Cause I've been drinking, I'm getting high and I'm getting by, snorting big white lines in. Lights out, nobody's home as far as I can tell. I don't see y'all in the morning, yes, I see you all in. Cause I've been drinking, I'm getting high and I'm getting by, snorting big white lines in. Lights out, nobody's home as far as I can tell. I don't see y'all in the morning, yes, I see you all in. Yeah, appreciate it, broke a string there. Of course, the broker string here. Give me 1 second. Tell you what, life is good. Life is good. We got some good bands coming on after me, I'll tell you what. You ever heard Custard Pie? All the way up from Georgia. Sounded good there, sounded. Go and check out that Pier Cider back there too. I just played there last night. That's a good spot, I'll tell you what. Check it out on the way home tonight. Go there tomorrow. Open every day. Let's get on some more Grateful Dead music here. Rest in peace, Jerry. Gone are the days when the ox fall down, dig up the yoke and plow the fields around. Gone are the days when the lady said, please, gentle Jack Jones, won't you comfort me? Brown-eyed women, red grenadine, you know the bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. The sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down, and looks like the old man is getting on. In 1920, when he stepped to the bar, he drank from the dregs of the whiskey jar. In 1930, when the walls caved in, he made his way selling red-eye gin. Brown-eyed women, red grenadine, you know the bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. The sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down, and looks like the old man is getting on. Tumbled down shack on a Bigfoot country. It snowed so hard that the roof caved in. Delilah Jones went to meet her God, and the old man never was the same again. I don't know what that is. My pa made whiskey, and he made it well. Cost $2 and it burned like hell. I cut the hickory just to fire the still. I drank down a bottle and be ready to kill. Brown-eyed women, red grenadine. You know the bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. The sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down in. Looks like the old man is getting on. It looks like the old man is getting on. I don't know what that buzzing is. Hey, thank you. A little Grateful Dead song there. I'll tell you what, I'm having a tough go of it today. Breaking strings, buzzing, I don't know what the hell's going on. We're gonna keep going. Plugging along for old Jerry here. Be something off the pizza tapes here. Smokey! Let's try this one. Shady Grove is my little love, say Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove is my little love, I'm bound to go away. Well, the first time I saw little Shady Grove, she was standing in the door. She had her shoes in hand and her pretty little feet on floor. And it's apples in the summertime and it's peaches in the fall. If I can't get that Shady Grove, I don't want no girl at all. She's Shady Grove, yes, my little love, say Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove is my little love, yeah, I'm bound to go away. Say Shady Grove, yes, my little love, say Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove is my little love, yeah, I'm bound to go away. Younger man, I wanted a switchblade knife, but now that I'm an older man, I want Shady to be my wife. With lips as red as a blooming rose and the eyes are the prettiest brown. She's the only one for me, she's the prettiest girl in town. She's Shady Grove, yeah, my little love, say Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love, yeah, bound to go away. Shady Grove, yes, my little love, and I'm walking down the road. Shady Grove, my little love, yeah, I'm bound for Shady Grove. Yeah, I'm bound for Shady Grove. Yeah, I'm bound for Shady. I wish I had a big fine horse and grain to feed 'em on, and pretty little Shady Grove to feed 'em when I'm gone. With lips as red as a blooming rose and the eyes of the prettiest brown. She's the only one for me, she's the prettiest girl in town. She's Shady Grove, yeah, my little love, so Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove is my little love, yeah, I'm bound to go away. Shady Grove, my little love, and I'm walking down the road. Shady Grove, my little love, yeah, I'm bound for Shady Grove. Yeah, I'm bound for Shady Grove. thank you. It's an old traditional song there. On the pizza tapes. Thanks, Chris. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully having a good time out there, y'all. Do a song I wrote about living down in Indiantown, Florida. 80 hours a week, I'm working Florida heat. I got nothing to show but some boots on my feet, a bunch of scars and one old guitar. I never get to play it cause I'm too tired. Oh, and the worst thing yet, my boss won't forget he got me up under his rich fingers. But I got friends out in Indiantown putting catfish on a stringer. Say, oh good God, it's just to quit my job. Now it's time to make a living growing food in the yard. Couple bucks, I'll pick a guitar up. City folks throwing dollars in my cup. Oh, and I tell you what, it doesn't matter much. I make a penny as an old singer. Cause I got okra growing in my yard and I got catfish on a stringer. Every night I thank the Lord above, this boy calls Florida his home. And I tell you man, up in this here land, the land will take care of its own. Got a yard full of fish and a chicken laying eggs, got orange blossoms through the window. And I got a good gal there at home cooking catfish from a stringer. At the beach at dark, when the sandflies start, I'd rather jump in the water, get bit by a shark. So I head on back through the old pitch black Florida flatwoods to my old swamp shack. Oh, no guitar gigs, alligator milk swig with the bullfrogs on my singer. I grab a flashlight and gig and go out again and get some frog legs home for dinner. Every night I thank the Lord above, this boy calls Florida his home. And I tell you man, up in this here land, the land will take care of its own. Yard full of veg and a chicken laying eggs, got orange blossoms through the window. And I got a good gal there at home cooking catfish from a stringer. Picking when a man in a suit hollered out, sir, he said, please don't shoot. I heard a fire on your old guitar. I own me a label, I can make you a star. Oh, and the word around town is you can burn them down. You're picking guitar with your fingers. I'm good at picking oranges off my tree and putting catfish on a stringer. And every night I thank the Lord above, this boy calls Florida his home. And I tell you man, up in this here land, the land will take care of its own. Got a yard full of veg and a chicken laying eggs, got orange blossoms through the window. And I got a good gal there at home cooking catfish from a stringer. True story, folks. Yeah, appreciate it. Do a song. Tell you what, I was looking up some Grateful Dead songs to play for this old gig here. Thanks, Cosmic Barley, for having me, by the way. And get over here and get some waters and Gatorades. They got all that stuff you need over here. And please stay hydrated. But looking up, I said Grateful Dead country songs. I always like their country stuff. And Mama Tried kept pulling up. And I just love that song, so we're going to do that one. First thing I remember knowing is that lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dreams growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town. I'm not knowing where I'm bound and no one could steer me right, but Mama tried. One and only rebel child from a family meek and mild, my mama seemed to know what lay in store. Despite all my Sunday learning, toward the bed I kept on turning till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. And no one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better. better, and her pleadings I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. Daddy rest his soul left my mom a heavy load, and she tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanting me to have the best, and she tried to raise me right, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole, and no one could steer me right, but mama tried, mama tried, mama tried to raise me better, and her pleadings I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. Hey, thank you, appreciate y'all. Life is good, life is good, I tell you what. If your life ain't good, you're doing it all wrong. Come and hang out with me. We'll fix it up. I got some friends down from Jacksonville. I don't know where she is over here. She's hanging out. There they are, over in the heat. I'm gonna do another Firewater Tent Revival song. They're one of my favorite bands. Yo! This one's rated PG-13 though, so warn you. Myself just to live in a dream. Sometimes the obvious ain't always what it seems, and sometimes the grass is greener on the other side the fence, 'cause it's fertilized with that bullshit in. Well, you can run, baby, but you can't hide. We all got a little demon inside, but don't hang your head in sorrow, you can't dwell upon your past, 'cause tomorrow morning just might be your last. I throw my line out in the river, I leave my worries far behind. There's a place that I call home in the bottom of a bottle of wine. You got to read between the lines, read the writings on the wall. Ain't nobody there gonna catch you when you fall. Up Shady Grove with no paddles once again. That seems to be where I'm finding all my friends. And I ain't never made a decision I can't pay for all my life, 'cause living this life is full of sacrifice. And I'll drink all night, Lord, but it ain't gonna change a thing. So raise your glass if you're feeling my pain. And if you're feeling good, you better hold on to it tight, 'cause tomorrow morning might not look so bright. I throw my line out in the river, I leave my worries far behind, 'cause there's a place that I call home in the bottom of a jar of shine. You got to read between the lines, read the writings on the wall. Ain't nobody there gonna catch you when you fall. I throw my line out in the river, I leave my worries far behind. It's a place that I call home in the bottom of a bottle of wine. You got to read between the lines, read the writings on the wall. Ain't nobody there gonna catch you when you fall. That's that one. I appreciate y'all. Dancing in the sun, I like that. I want to thank my awesome sound guy for putting up with me. I know I'm not the easiest person in the world buzzing and breaking strings, and these guys are awesome. Get them guys a beer. I'll tell you what, we get to do some more dead stuff in a minute. I'm gonna do a song I wrote, a couple songs I wrote. We got anybody from Fort Pierce here? I'm gonna do the Fort Pierce National Anthem. You guys, all please stand and take your hats off. This is the Fort Pierce National Anthem. Goes like this. Well, I like Reefer, I like cold beers, and I love a living up in Fort Pierce. The sound of the water's always in my ears. It's where I think I'll spend the rest of my years. And I swam that channel when I was a kid, just like my pa before me did. I fish every dock I'm not supposed to fish. I used to backflip off of the little Jim Bridge. Where I learned my swimming's where I learned about Jesus. I learned about women on Fort Pierce beaches. And y'all could keep a running, I'm going to stay right here, cause I love a living up in Fort Pierce. It's after work and I'm a-hitting the town. I'm getting drive-through beers at the Jetty Lounge. But now I'm gonna shut that old bourgeois down. Have been raring to go when the last call sounds. Well, the tide's coming in, heading to the inlet. My rod's in the truck, I'm gonna catch the whole limit. Catch so many fish, I put the sharks to tears. That's why I love a living up in Fort Pierce. Like living in her sunshine. I got a good gal here, I'm liking she's mine. And I like my Reefer, I like cold beers, but I love living up in Fort Pierce. True story. Sitting here thinking as the old sun sets, rich folks ain't messed up Fort Pierce yet. They gonna do it, good Lord only knows. Pave all that I love and put in them condos. But right now I'm just sitting, the ocean breeze. The band just started over at Archie's. And every good band plays Gary Stewart songs here. That's why I love living up in Fort Pierce. Life is hard, good Lord knows life is short. When I'm away from her, I feel all out of sort. So I just rolled up a hog leg and I just bought a quart. Let's pour one out. If you're from the fort, you know our people are friendly, our women's are pretty. From Alphabet City all the way to North Jetty. And y'all put her down, you see this boy get fierce. Cause I love a living up in Fort Pierce. Yeah, I like my Reefer and I like cold beers, but I love a living up in Fort Pierce. True story, huh? Fort Pierce National Anthem right there. I appreciate y'all. My name is John Prestage. I go by Johnny Debt because I want to be Johnny Cash and I want to be Johnny Paycheck, but I don't have cash or a paycheck. So you can find me that way. Let's see, I'll do some more Grateful Dead stuff because it's old Jerry days here. Go and you see Causeway Barley over here and you load up on that water and Gatorade to get them down. You guys having a good time? I'll tell you what, this thing's just getting started. It's going to get a bit crazy here in the next couple hours. And we got some of the best bands in all of the area playing here tonight. Do a song for all the Cowboys in Fort Pierce. Anybody from Adams Ranch out there? Yeah, me and my uncle went riding down South Colorado, West Texas bound, and we stopped over in Santa Fe on a pony about halfway. You know it was the hottest part of the day. I took those horses up to the stall. I went to the bar room, ordered drinks for all. 3 days in the saddle, Lord, my body hurt. It being summer, I took off my shirt. I tried to wash off some of that dust and dirt. West Texas Cowboys, they were all around. Weed, money, and liquor, they were loaded down. And so soon after payday, no one seemed ashamed. So my uncle, he jumped in their game. And hey, how the jack in the winter takes the hand. My uncle started winning. Cowboys got sore. And one of them called him, and then two more. They accused him of cheating. It couldn't be. Yeah, my uncle, he's as honest as me. I'm as honest as a Fort Pierce boy can be. One of them cowboys, he started to draw, and I shot him down, Lord, and he never saw. And I shot me another, and he hit the floor. In that confusion, my uncle grabbed their gold, and we hightailed it down to Mexico. I don't mind them cowboys, but I love their gold, and I love my uncle, God rest his soul. He taught me so well, he taught me everything I know, he taught me so well. I grabbed his gold, and I left his dead ass there on the side of the road. And I left him there dead on the side of the road. And I left him there dead on the side of the road. Me and my uncle, grateful to that song. That was actually written by one of the dudes in the Mamas and the Papas. And I guess the label said that was too violent for the Mamas and the Papas, and somehow Jerry got hold of it. Do another song off the Pizza Tapes. This isn't a sad one. This is one of my favorite songs, so I had to learn this one. It's not. This song was written by Lefty Frizzell, but the Dead definitely did it. It's called Long Black Veil. One of the best country songs of all time. On a cold, dark night, there was someone killed beneath the town hall lights. There were few at the scene. I know they all agreed that the slayer who ran looked a lot like me. She walks these hills with a long black veil. This is my grave when the night winds wave. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. And the judge said, son, what is your alibi? If you were someplace else, you won't have to die. I spoke not a word, and though it meant my life, for I was in the arms of my best friend's wife. As she walks these hills in a long black veil, this is my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Now the scaffold is high, and eternity's near, and she stands in the crowd, and she sheds not a tear. But sometimes on the nights when the cold winds moan, she walks these hills and she cries over my bones. And she walks these hills and a long black veil. This is my bones when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. And nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Hey, thank you. It's a little sad one there. All right, we'll pick up the pace again. This one goes out to all the Florida people out there. If you're not from Florida, plug your ears. I've been working on these East Florida blues. I got a man to sand in my Martin County shoes, and everyone is coming here and they're staying here too. And you know what I mean about these East Florida blues. Well, first it was the Timaquah, the Creeks, the Seminoles, and along came them Spaniards that took their bloody tolls. And then this place got crackerfied by changing history. And along came the boom that brought them tourists and Yankees. I've been working on these East Florida blues. I got a man to sand in my Duval County shoes, and everyone is coming here and they're staying here too. Then you know what I mean about these East Florida blues. Well, if you're gonna come here, then you better learn the terms. We ain't all that stupid and we ain't eat up with worms. If things were so rosy in your northern factories, then I think Pennsylvania is where you ought to be. And I've been working on these East Florida blues. I got men to sand in my Monroe County shoes, and everyone is coming here and they're staying here too. And you know what I mean about these East Florida blues. Verse, here we go. They say that when you are in Rome, you better do like the Romans. Same goes here in Florida for every man and woman. If you don't like our country cooking this crazy cracker song, then take your ass back up to Jersey where you belong. And I've been working on these East Florida blues, and I got a man to sand in my Dixie County shoes. Everyone's coming here and they're staying here too. Then you know what I mean about these East Florida blues. And you know what I mean about these East Florida blues. Woo. True story. I appreciate y'all. Go over to Cosmic Barley here and get your waters, get your Gatorades. Go to Pierce Cider back there. They're personal friends of mine. I love those guys. If you haven't been there yet, they redid their whole tasting room and everything, and it's really, really cool. The building is literally from 1900, and they redid it to the T's, to the nines. It's just an awesome place. Definitely go and support our local businesses. They're good people. They support the local artists, so we gotta support them. Here's some drinking songs since we're talking about drinking. Here's a Florida drinking song. Anybody ever try to make their own alcohol out there? I know Al did. What'd you make? You made wine? Is that what I heard? Why lightning? I made some, this one's about making your own alcohol while incarcerated. Up north they call it drinking hooch, but down here in Florida they call it drinking buck. You can Google it, B-U-C-K. You get in trouble on the way home, you end up down there at Rock Road, trying to ease your mind, you ask them where the buck is. And here's the song about it. Well, in the beginning, this don't mind, just a country boy living in his grub pine. Had it in mind to toe the family line, alcohol run in, so fast we were flying. Well, my papa stilled that Florida moonshine, and my mama made gallons of muscadine wine. Babies picking off the fox grapevines, siphoned hose line when we were crying. Alcohol making learn to love the labor, learn to brew beer from our nearest neighbor. In a few short years, he'd become my savior. When I was locked up, not in the law's favor, I made a jailhouse buck, old jailhouse buck. When you're locked up in old Florida, but you're trying to get bucked up, you drink jailhouse buck, old jailhouse buck. Come listen a little closer, teach you how to make a jailhouse buck. Well, the cops told me to stop, but I wouldn't hear it. Like my old papa kept stealing my spirit. Told the law it's just in my rearing. Ain't scared of y'all, I'm only God-fearing. And I got stuck behind the county walls. Walked in the floor while the time just crawls. Still never felt that I broke any laws. Miss my mom pawed that old alcohol. So by week 2 in, I started brewing and I didn't give a darn about what I was doing. Getting shook down and more time accruing. Done felt like my whole life was already ruined. From batch to batch, the ingredients vary. I got a kitchen job, the rest of them commissary. Tell you boys it ain't a chore for to wear. Scrap at a time is all you can carry. Sugar packets, orange rinds, and old apple cores. Old potato skins, tomato scraps galore. Someplace warm to keep it all stored in. But don't look now, cause here comes the warden and the last ingredient. Sure ain't the least, a honey bun piece to provide the yeast. Rest is just praying for my police. At least this old buck will put my mind at ease. That old buck, that old jailhouse buck. It sure don't go down easy, y'all, but it's good if you're locked up and drink a jailhouse buck. Old jailhouse buck. You have my back out in the yard and I'll give you another cup. Last verse, here we go. Well, I siphoned off the first batch and knew it was a hit. The warden came around to wet his lips. Heard it from a snitch, I've been selling all sips. I had a party in the yard with the Bloods and the Crips. Grinning Chapel Precinct, that's the blood of Christ. Sniper Tower Guard got my buck in his sights. Jailhouse nurse said he killed all our lights. Even down on death row is feeling nice. Old buck, that old jailhouse buck. It sure don't go down easy, y'all, but it's good if you're locked up. Drink a jailhouse buck, old jailhouse buck. You give me another tattoo, man, and I'll fill you up a cup. True story. Appreciate y'all. Got time for a few more here. Then we got old Custard Pie coming up next. Coming all the way down, I believe they're from Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. Valdosta, that's a good place to be, I'll tell you what. You gotta make them feel right at home, I'll tell you what. New Reefer smoking song. I wrote this one a couple months ago. This one's called Don't Legalize It. Do not legalize it. Make it mandatory. Well, life gets better as your eyes get redder, no doubt. The more you get to burning, the less you'll be concerning, no doubt. You quit your weeping, woeing once you get that smoke blowing, no doubt. Well, mental burdens will be freed once you burn a little weed, no doubt. And songs sound sweeter once you smoke a little reefer for sure. And that food will taste so fine, you burn a little pine before. And your work will be a breeze once you burn a lot of trees for sure. And better songs get written after a bone's hitting for sure. So don't legalize it, but make it mandatory. The world to be such a better place for you, and that's a true story. You know it's hard enough, people just are trying to get by. Come on everybody, let's give it a try. Don't legalize it, but make it mandatory. And I'll tell you why. We'll all get along after smoking that big bong, no doubt. Less shootings, less stabbings after a big dabbings, no doubt. And if we smoke a little more, we won't want to fight your wars, no doubt. Because it's hard getting mean when you're hitting that green, no doubt. And I'm unupsettable after eating edibles, no doubt. It could ease all my pains once I get the right strains, no doubt. You'll find that life be a blessing after a nice session, no doubt. Because life gets better as your eyes get redder, no doubt. So don't legalize it, but make it mandatory. The world will be such a better place for you, and that's a true story. You know it's hard enough, people just are trying to get by. Come on everybody, let's go get high. Don't legalize it, but make it mandatory. You make it mandatory. True story. Hey, thank you. Little song I wrote. I'll tell you what, life is good. Life is good. Do something for all the Florida girls in the house, because you can travel all around this planet, you're not going to find a better woman than a Florida woman. That's true. They're a little feisty. That's okay. I'm a little stupid. Roll with it. All right, this one's for the Florida girls in the house. Everything's going haywire. Never been one to go and beat around no bush, but I'm also way soft-spoken type, and I don't ever want to go and bitch and complain, but yes, I do have a brand new gripe. I've heard too many tunes about them girls in New York City, them ladies out in California. Any man who thinks the prettiest ones are out in Texas ain't never been to Fort Pierce Beach on a Saturday. Heard them tiger tunes about them peaches up in Georgia, and believe me, I ain't putting our neighbors down, but I doubt that old man who wrote them songs about them peaches ever saw the grapefruits at Fort Pierce running around. Cause them old Florida gals, you know, they dang sure fill the Wranglers as well as any girl I've seen out west. From Syracuse to old St. Louis, all the way up to Pacific Ocean blue, I like them Florida gals the best. I've heard them tired tunes about them Philadelphia Phillies, and that old Mississippi Queen, it caught my ear. And them Texas fellers sing about them San Antonio Roses, but tonight I'm singing about the girls right here. I've heard too many tunes about them girls in New York City, them ladies out in California. And any man who thinks the prettiest ones are out in Texas ain't never been to Fort Pierce Beach on a Saturday. And any man who thinks the prettiest ones in New York City ain't never been to Fort Pierce Beach on a Saturday. True story. That's better. I'll tell you what, life is good. Hope you guys are having a good time. I'll tell you what. I'm not used to playing on these big old stages like that. I'm used to playing little bars. My name's John Prestage. Thank you for listening. Come and say hi to me. I'll be here all day getting drunk. If you didn't like anything, you can tell me. Let's see what song I'm going to play. Do a nice song for the nice people here. I'll tune this thing real quick. I tune because I care. From the very first time I laid my eyes on you, my heart said follow through. And I know now that I'm way down on your line, but the waiting feels fine. But don't you treat me like I'm a puppet on a string. See, I know how to do my thing. And don't you talk to me if you think I'm dumb. See, I know that you're gonna come, but I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. And I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. And I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. See, the summer is here, and I'm still waiting there. Winter is here, and I'm still waiting there. And it's been 3 years and I'm knocking on your door, and I know I'm gonna knock some more. Ooh girl, is it feasible? See, I know I'm gonna knock some more. See, in this life I know there's lots of grief, and your love is my relief. And tears in my eyes burn, yes, tears in my eyes burn, while I'm waiting for my turn. But I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. And I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. See, the summer is here, and I'm still waiting there. Winter is here, and I'm still waiting there. And I don't wanna wait in vain. I don't wanna wait in vain. And I don't wanna wait in vain. About Marley song for y'all. Appreciate y'all listening to me. Got time for 2 or 3 more. And we're gonna get the big dogs up here. Custard Pie all the way from Valdosta, Georgia, coming up next. And I'll tell you what, you are in for something special. You guys are awesome. You got good music all night long, I'll tell you. Tell your friends to come on down right now, because we're going to be doing it all day long. It's just getting started. Tell your enemies to come down too. We'll make them friends. I'll tell you what, we're going to have a good day. Thanks, Al, for having me. And please go over there and get your Gatorades and waters. Nobody needs to pass out here. We're all trying to stay happy and healthy here today. Do a song for my Jacksonville friends over there under the tent. Yeah, I came here looking for something I couldn't find anywhere else. Hey, I ain't trying to be nobody, just want a chance to be myself. I spent 1,000 miles of thumbing. Yes, I wore blisters on my heels, out there searching for something better than the streets of Jacksonville. Hey, you don't know me, but you don't like me. You say you care, that's how I feel, but how many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Jacksonville? spent some time in old Orlando. I did a night there in the can. They threw this drunk man in my jail cell. Took $15 from that man, left him my watch and my old house key. Don't want folks thinking that I'd steal, and I thanked him as I was leaving. And I headed back for Jacksonville. Hey, you don't know me, but you don't like me. You say you're careless how I feel, but how many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Jacksonville? Hey, how many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Jacksonville? Hey, thank you. I'm gonna do a song about me being homeless. I wrote this one. Woo! Congratulations. Yeah, this is a song about me being homeless. I call this one I'm Sleeping in the Four Seasons. This particular season is the hardest one to sleep in. This is a true story. Here we go. I don't make my bed up anymore. I got no woman that can throw my towels on the floor. I'm sleeping in the Four Seasons. I got it made. I'm laying around drinking up in the shade. She got me sleeping in them Four Seasons. Don't mean the sweets. My baby put me out and now I sleep on the streets. In the summertime, wintertime, spring through the fall. My place is real large, but my rent is small. I'm out sleeping in the Four Seasons. First verse, here we go. I always make sure I got a room with a view, a public park, fountain, midnight swimming pool. And that flashing billboard makes a fine big screen. I got a king-size mattress if the grass is green, and there's no checkout time, so I just keep on sleeping. A county park worker is my housekeeping, and I won't sleep too late. I'll get a wake-up call from a nightstick, a tapping from a Johnny Law. She got me sleeping in them Four Seasons. I don't mean the sweets. My baby kicked me out and now I sleep on the streets. In the summertime, wintertime, spring through the fall. My place is real large, but my rent is small. I'm out sleeping in the Four Seasons. Last verse, here we go. And behind the bakery, they got a breakfast buffet. You get some old ass bread and get on your way. And get your best drawers out your closet shopping cart. They got the AC blasting up in Walmart. And all my Four Season friends, we keep a mini bar. We got the radio blasting, we like partying hard. We're out sleeping in the Four Seasons, spring through the fall. Man, someone's at our pavilion. Oh hell no, she got me sleeping in them Four Seasons. I don't mean the sweets. My baby put me out and now I sleep on the streets. In the summertime, wintertime, spring through the fall. My place is real large, but my rent is small. I'm out sleeping in the Four Seasons. Hey, thank you. I appreciate you. True story. We'll do another true story here. Keep up with the true stories, you know. I wouldn't lie to y'all. I'll tell the story a million different ways to keep from lying to you. I can remember how to play this one. It's not the salesmen who sell me crap. It's not the police that I'm mad at. It's not them lawyers who litigate. Yeah, it's just people. It's people I hate. And them bill collectors, they're all just creeps. And them drunks get on my nerves. And them baseball jocks make millions just for throwing curves. And them old rich snobs swear they're better than the lazy bums and the real go-getters. Sometimes I'd like to flip the whole world the bird. It's not them salesmen who sell me crap. It's not the preachers that I'm mad at. It's not them lawyers who litigate. Yeah, it's just people. It's people I hate. Politicians are all full of bull, and I think I hate them the most. With Oprah, Jerry, and Geraldo, and all them TV game show hosts. And that girl working there behind the bar, the dude I paid to fix my car. I even hate my wife and kids almost. It's not them salesmen who sell me crap. It's not the police that I'm mad at. It's not them lawyers who litigate. Yeah, it's just people. It's people I hate. Yeah, it's just people. It's people I hate. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. Not you guys. Obviously, that's not a true story. I got time for a couple more. The custard pie all the way from Valdosta, Georgia is going to be here. I'll tell you what, we need to all come up and give them the big old claps because they're good people and they're even better musicians. All right, well, Jerry Garcia was a hippie. And I wrote this hippie song here, the protest song. This one's about that toxic green algae that's been in our rivers here. Boo, this. This one goes out to Jerry up there. Trade wind still saunter through the seas of salt grass. Palmetto Apaches are singing their song. Ospreys fly fishing over old Istapoga. That Florida bullfrog keeps on calling him home. And there was a time when Alapata was still king here. And there was a time when them old Seminoles did rule. And there was a time when them sparkling clean waters flashed constellations while the big fishes schooled. And hiding with them Seminoles, and the scrub jays and snail kites ain't flying no more. Manatees are sick and them old coral reefs are dying. A toxic green algae goes and chokes out our shores. And gone are the days of them sparkling clean waters. Gone are the days when Osceola sure did rule. Gone gone are the days of them big fish in schools. They drowned in the profits of them big sugar fools. I say gone are the days of them big fish in schools. They were buried in South Florida by them country club fools. Hey, thank you. All right, we got time for like one more, I think. Let's see what. Anybody want to come up and sing Ripple with me? I'm not doing it unless somebody comes up and sings it with me. Come on with me. Well, Al, are you going to come up and sing Ripple with me? We're not doing it, man. What song I should end with here? You want to hear something fast, slow, happy, sad? Usually I try to leave something kind of sad. We'll do this one. It's a PG-13 song, folks. Just letting you know ahead of time. Well, I was working on my farm about 1992. I was pulling up some carrot and a little potato too. Two low-flying airplanes about 100 feet high. They started dropping something, one hit me in the eye. When I cut that package open, and boy was I surprised. It was full of big old baggies with big white rocks inside. And I had a little sample, my crazy brother Joe. He clicked up his heels and said, "John, that's good blow." Say bales of cocaine falling from low-flying planes. And I don't know who dropped them, but I think I'm just the same. Say bales of cocaine falling like the pouring rain. My life changed completely by two low-flying planes. So I loaded up them bales in my old pickup truck, and I headed down to Fort Pierce where I tried my luck. And I had no notion if I could sell it there, but 30 minutes later, Lord, I was a millionaire. Say bales of cocaine falling from low-flying planes, and I don't know who dropped them, but I think I'm just the same. Say bales of cocaine falling like the pouring rain. My life changed completely by two low-flying planes. I'm a rich man, but I'm still a farmer too. And I traded my farm in Florida, and I bought one in Peru. And when I'm getting so homesick and I feel I'm going insane, I head on back to Fort Pierce in a low-flying plane. Say bales of cocaine falling from low-flying planes, and I don't know who dropped them, but I think I'm just the same. Say bales of cocaine falling like the pouring rain. My life changed completely by two low-flying planes. My life changed completely by two low-flying planes. Y'all have a great night. Custard Pie's up next. I love each and every one of you. God bless each and every one of you. Please go and say hi to my friends at Pure Cider. If not today, go there tomorrow and every day of the week. They got some good stuff and they're good people. Go and get your waters and Gatorades from Causeway, Barley, Al over there. I love those guys. Thank you for having me again. It's time.